Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Michelle Brown with Leading Educators with your Week 6, Day 28 Distance Learning lesson. Few things that you can expect in all of these videos. We'll have a list of the resources and materials needed for the lesson, a brief overview of the learning for the lesson, a quick model for some of the reading, thinking, speaking, and writing required for the lesson, and a preview of the learning for upcoming lessons. Yesterday, we engaged in some close reading of the article. Today, we're going to continue working with the same article, and now we're going to be examining how the 10,000 hour rule might apply to our own destiny, and we're also going to be determining the author's point or message. Always remember to share your learning, complete the weekly fluency activity, and do at least 20 minutes of additional reading in a text of your choice after completing the lesson activities for the day. It's time for our riddle. Collect your thoughts, get ready. I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but water kills me. What am I? I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but water kills me. What am I? If you need more time to think, pause the video now. I'm about to show you the answer. Fire, right? Fire grows, even though it's not alive. It doesn't breathe, but if fire doesn't have oxygen, it can't keep burning. And of course, if you throw water on it, it'll die. All right? So, glad we have our initial riddle word puzzle to get us warmed up. Let's get into the lesson. The materials you'll need for this lesson are listed here. We're on lesson 28, which of course is on page 79 of your packet. You're going to need the note catcher from page 80, the actual text on pages 71 through 72, and something to write with. Now let's remember our guiding questions. How does practice affect our success, and what other factors contribute to success? Here's our learning target for the day. Let's reread it together. I can analyze the text for craft and structure and fully explain the argument for many factors or reasons affecting performance and winning. Today you'll start by rereading the article with a focus on annotating the arguments made against the 10,000 hour rule, and you'll write your response to the question on your note catcher. Then you're going to start thinking about the reasons that the 10,000 hour rule may not be enough to determine our destiny or success. You'll also talk about this with someone else. Let's get started with our lesson walkthrough. First, you're going to be rereading paragraphs 1 and 2 of the text and identifying the section that captures the essence of the 10,000 hour rule. Then you'll write a description of the argument against the 10,000 hour rule in your note catcher. After this, you'll think about the reasons that the 10,000 hour rule might not be enough to determine someone's success or ability to win. This should be based on both the information from the article as well as your own experience and prior knowledge. You can then use this information to talk with a family member, caregiver, or friend about whether or not you believe that the 10,000 hour rule can determine our destiny. Why or why not? So, in getting ready for that conversation, keep in mind that there's a ton of information in this text, so you'll need to decide what's most important and interesting to talk about. Make a note of your conversations and your thinking in the margins so you can come back to them tomorrow. Finally, you're going to complete the right part of the lesson by answering the 2 questions about the text in your note catcher. Right? So after you have thought and talked about the 10,000 hour rule and how it relates to a person's destiny, you'll write your thinking here in the top box. Then, as you're analyzing for craft and structure, you're going to write just a couple of sentences describing the argument against the 10,000 hour rule. You want to use text evidence in your answer, and a great place to find the text evidence is going to be in paragraphs 1 and 2 of the text. As always, if you get stuck and need some help, you can reach out directly to your English teacher via email using the format that you see here. Our next lesson will be our final one with this article. We'll use the time to review the notes that we've made over the last week and use our research skills to come to a post-research conclusion. We've come to the end of another video. Until next time, please remember, you want to talk about your lesson with someone. You'll read 20 minutes and complete a reading log entry. The reading log is at the front of your packet. And finally, practice reading fluency. Use the first or second page of your weekly reading. And I'll see you soon.